Have you ever wondered why life feels heavy, filled with stress, worries, and fears? The Heart Sutra, one of the most famous Buddhist scriptures, gives us a simple but powerful answer. It begins with Avalokitesvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion, in deep meditation. He realizes that what we call a self is made of 5 parts: body, feelings, perceptions, thoughts, and consciousness. The Buddha called these the 5 aggregates. But here's the key. Avalokitesvara saw that all 5 are empty. Empty doesn't mean nothing exists. It means they don't exist as fixed, permanent things. They arise because of causes and conditions, and they are always changing. Think of a flower. Looks solid and real, but it only exists because of soil, water, sunlight, and air. Without these, there is no flower. The Heart Sutra teaches the same about us. What we call I is really a collection of changing conditions, not a permanent self. That's why the sutra famously says, "Form is emptiness, emptiness is form." What we see and touch is real, but it's empty of a separate self. That means the things we experience, our body, our feelings, our thoughts, they do exist. But when we look deeply, we see that none of them exist on their own. They depend on other things to arise, and they are constantly changing. In Buddhism, this is called dependent origination. For example, your body is made of food you've eaten, air you've breathed, water you've drunk. Your thoughts are shaped by your upbringing, your culture, the people you meet. So there's no solid me separate from everything else. It's like a rainbow. It appears in the sky, and it's beautiful. But it's not a thing you can grab. It only exists when sunlight, water, and air come together. If one condition changes, the rainbow disappears. The same is true for what we call self. It's not a solid object. It's a process, a collection of causes and conditions. So when the sutra says empty of a separate self, it's not saying we don't exist. It's saying we don't exist independently, permanently, or unchangingly. And when we understand that, we stop clinging so tightly, and that's where freedom begins. The sutra then goes deeper. It says there is no birth and no death, no purity and no defilement, no increase and no decrease. In other words, the opposites we cling to are just labels: day and night, life and death, success and failure. They are not fixed realities, only shifting conditions. It even says there is no suffering, no cause, no end, no path. Why? Because even the Buddhist teachings are skillful tools. When we see emptiness clearly, we don't cling even to the teachings themselves. Because of this wisdom, bodhisattvas have no fear. They are free from illusions, free from grasping, and free from obstacles of the mind. Like waking from a nightmare, they see life as it really is. The sutra ends with a mantra: Garte Garte, Paragate, Parasamgate, Bodhi Svaha, which means gone, gone, gone beyond, gone altogether beyond. Awakening, hail. So what does this mean for us? When anger arises, we can see it as empty, just a passing condition, not a solid me. When sadness or fear comes, we remember. They too are empty. They come and go. When we cling to success, wealth, or even our identity, we remember. All of it is like a dream. The Heart Sutra is not about escaping life. It's about living with wisdom and compassion. When we see emptiness, we stop clinging. When we stop clinging, we find freedom. And in that freedom, we discover the space to truly love.